Welcome back to The Brick Abbey, a channel where we build Lego sets and review them and just kind of hang out and talk. And we did a kind of a mistake, I guess. We were supposed to thank Cardoc Ren. He is the one that supplied Luke Skywalker's X-Wing, and I kind of did that at the tail end of the last episode. We'll try to be better about that. This is a totally new thing for me, and we're picking it up right here at step 44. And this is interesting. Wait, nope. Pages are stuck together. I was like, wait a minute. We're skipping ahead. And so, and again, we'll kind of take feedback and advisement. I watched this back and I think that the framing's pretty good. I think it's a good enough view of it. And we're going to be moving along here. Step 44. We need 2 of these. It's like a gray piece. I don't even know how you would describe it. Like half and half. And up there. All the way up there at the tippity top. I have to be mindful that the mic and my head don't suddenly come storming into view as I lean forward. You wouldn't think this, but there's a bit of an art form to putting a camera in your up above you and then reaching out onto a table and not having it look awful. It's not been particularly easy. It's been fun. I enjoy the challenge. I enjoy creating new types of content, and especially one like this. I don't think I ever would have imagined that I would have people sending Legos and being interested in watching me build them. Now that one looks black. It's one of those grates. Oh, no, it's dark gray. It just kind of looked black. It was at a funny angle. So one of the grates. And it wants that to go right in the middle above what we just did. And then these sort of complete the ramp up back there. We're kind of building. Kind of see it there. Kind of goes up. Oh, and now it's time for a cool piece. Time for the cockpit to get its lid, basically. There we go. Not bad. Autofocus seems to have an easier time if I go slow. I realized that last time. And 48 starts with minifigs. We've already done those, so we're going to skate on by. Now this guy is going to go over here. We don't need him right now. We are making something all by itself. So we're going to take this. You know, this takes me back, this piece here, because this piece, I had a boat. I believe it was a police boat. I'm telling you, this was the front piece of it. I know it was. We may be able to track those down. We have a friend who has some of our old classic sets that we grew up with, and if I can get my hands on those, oh, that is going to be just awesome to be able to take a trip down memory lane and build some of those old sets with you guys. And the police station was really cool. I believe it had a garage door that was like a real garage door. It was these little segmented pieces, and it would slide up in. I think the garage door was black. You couldn't see through it. And then a lot of the police station was see-through, like the see-through glass pieces. It was really dope. I remember that was always a big deal to get a Lego set for birthday or Christmas. And the interesting thing was, this is actually something I didn't think about until just now. My parents would put them together the night before and didn't bother us. We kind of thought that was great. And my mom, she would always tease my dad. She would tease him because he was bad with Legos. He would kind of send them flying everywhere. He didn't have the hands for it. So my mom had to put the sets together, which obviously we thought was cool, right? You know, Mom putting the Lego sets together. These big long red ones here, and they're gonna get sort of jammed in the back here. That doesn't go in very far. So there we go, like so. And I remember the castle was the big one. That was the one that Mom put a lot of time into, and my dad was like, "I'm no help." I did not help at all. It was all her. And thinking back on that, that's funny that we didn't care. I guess that we weren't interested in putting them together. I guess we were interested in playing with them, which now that wouldn't really fly. My kids are kind of that way, but I don't think my son would like that. He likes me putting it together for him, but I don't think he would enjoy not being a part of it. I guess we were a little bit different. We were cut different. We just kind of wanted to play with them. The interesting thing too is whenever you get those generic sort of assortment of pieces, you have no idea what you're going to be able to make. And even then, we still got really excited about it. So this thing is super random, whatever this is going to end up being. These ones are these pieces are interesting because we use these for, I believe I had a handful of these for my son's TIE fighter. You can see one half's twice the length of the other, and the reason they do that is so you have clearance. So now that it's in there like that, you can see that the blue is surpassing the dark gray, and it's the exact right length. So those are pretty cool. I like those pieces. And now it wants me to grab two gray guys over here. And it looks like they're both gonna go like so. Okay. We don't want the table sounds to be completely mute. We also don't want them to be too extreme. I was listening back and it feels a little bassy, but I can't tell if that's just me being a little too worried about. I kind of like obsess over that kind of stuff. I want everything to sound good, look good, and so forth. So we need 3 of these blue guys now. We're gonna start running out of space. Old TIE fighter here needs to kind of get out of the way. We'll slide him over there for now. It's so cold, my ring slips around. I don't know if those of you who are ring wearers out there can be a little irritating. It's like constantly having to adjust it. These dark grays. And what else do we got here? These guys here. They make me think. I don't know why it makes me think of this. These guys, they make me think of Johnny 5 Alive, Short Circuit. I have no idea why. Doesn't really look like him, but that's what came to me. All right, we're bumping that guy too much. We're gonna move him up there. Okay, so it wants me to get these blue guys set up. Get them set up like so. And then it wants Mr. Johnny 5 Alive, Short Circuit. See why it's important that this side here, the side that's inside has 2. It's double the length. See why? So it can come out on the other side and be identical in length. I don't know why it's so satisfying to me. It just is. It's satisfying that they've got them sized just right for that. This one is a little different. It's the same, and then the inside's that cross pattern. So now it wants me to flip it like so. And it wants the gray dark gray to be on the bottom. And then it wants me to do what now? Okay, so it has the dark gray like that. And this gray is going to end up on the other side? Yeah, I think like that. It's honestly hard to tell looking at the picture. I'm just going to be straight up honest with you. Yeah, we've not done it right. That's not right. Oh, it wants it to be beside that way. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because we need this one to be sticking out a little bit. That's kind of a complex piece. It's kind of hard to see it exactly right. Okay, and now it wants me to grab 2 more of those black pieces, and then just 1 of the blue, and they're going to end up. This is interesting. So they're going to end up right there, like so. And then this one is going to go in there. This is so not connected. If you've never built a Lego set and got kind of like randomly, we want red one here, red T, you just randomly feel like you could do a better job. You're like, this can't be right. Something wrong. They messed this up, you know? I know that's not the case, but I think there's that moment every time in a Lego build where I'm thinking, no, this can't be right. And I double check myself. I think I might have misunderstood the instructions. All right, same deal here. We're going to get 2 blues side by side, and then it wants Mr. Short Circuit be across from each other, like so. And then it wants me to put those cross pieces through again, like so. And then it wants it to be on its side. And it's supposed to end up here, is what it looks like to me. I think that's right. Yeah, I think that's right. This is one of the few times where I'm not as confident, you know, because it's being recorded. Well, if you screw this up, buddy, right there on tape, we can't really edit that out. It would be really awkward. All right. Okay, so now it wants 4 of these black pieces. There we go. And it wants 4 of the red. Well, we only have 4 of the red. So, fancy that. We got what we need. And then it wants 4 of the plungers. Little worrying. I only see 3. Up. Run away over here. There's 4. And then, you guessed it, it wants 4 of the Johnny 5 Alives, the little short circuit guys. And that's the final 4 of those, I think. Okay, so it wants me to take 1 of the Johnny 5s, and it wants me to load them up with the ones that look like torches. And then it wants red ones to go in with their cross piece. Okay. Oh, and then it wants me to take another Johnny 5, like so. And then it wants to do a cross with the black. Oh, holy Toledo. Okay. All right. We can do this. we can get this. Like that. Aha. Okay, and then we do the same thing that we just did on the other side. We're kind of mirroring here. I think something that would be interesting to me is obviously putting these together is interesting. But I think something that would be interesting to me is how on earth do they come up with these? All these pieces. And then that one. Okay. Man, I think that's right. See, I'm sitting in such a way. You just heard my chair. I'm sitting in such a way. Now I'm a little bit more comfortable. I can lean back. I was like sitting like stiff backed forward because I'm like in a folding chair. Okay. 4 of these little guys here. And then one of these guys. And it wants me to do 2 with 1 blank in the middle. So all 4 are going in. And then we're leaving the blank in the middle. Whoop. And then it wants me to take a white. Put it there. And it wants me to take this last gray. 2 more of these. And we're going to be attaching this to what we just made. There we go. And then it wants the T, which you can see it. I can't. There it is. One of the reasons I like having the pieces like all in view, you know? I think it makes it cool. You guys can be like, that's right there, dummy. And then I won't hear you. Okay. It looks like yeah. That looks right. And then it wants the white piece there to connect those. And then the one, oops. And then the one furthest from it is going to be empty. Okay. Wow, all right. Oh, I think I know what this is. Yeah, this is going to be, this is for the wings. I'm skipping ahead. I think I'm skipping ahead. Okay, I gotta stop. I'm getting excited. Wait, it wants me to put a sticker on. It wants me to flip and put a what? Oh, I see it. 10 and 11 across the bottom here. Okay, so yeah, we've got these bottom gray pieces. Okay, so it looks like to me 11's going to be up there, so we'll do that one first. I want to mess this up. I'm going to have to pick this up and like old man it because the lighting in here, it makes it hard to see certain colors. Okay, it's arced toward me. Okay. I'm not to the point that I have to do like the trombone thing, like, oh, what's that? I don't have to do that yet. My eyes aren't bad, but that dark, it's a dark gray with black on it. It makes it a little difficult. These next ones don't look like it's going to matter. They seem like they're identical no matter which way they go. Yeah, they are. Okay. So that goes there. And then the next one. goes. Similarly positioned. I'm trying to get it on real straight because I got the other ones on straight. And it'll drive me crazy. There we go. I'm actually pretty pleased with that. And now, moment of truth. Come here, big boy. It wants me put... It looks like the two... Yeah, they're the furthest away. Going to be going through... Oh, I think that's right. It's so like it's honestly hard to tell because of the depth, but it's coming out of the right spots on the T. Yeah, and then this goes too far away. I'm just double checking. We're getting far, so I don't want to. All right, well, Mr. X-Wing, you're gonna have to go like right there. It's actually bigger. It's bigger than I expected. Oh, brother. I gotta be careful with what I say. Alright, we'll just set it. We'll set it there. This is my build area now. My build area is kind of shrinking, and that's okay. Alright, we got about 10 more minutes. We're making pretty good time. So it wants us to take this, and then it wants me to take 2 of these whites and link them together. Okay. And then we have this one blue by itself, and then this guy here, and it looks like we go blue in the back, or tan in the back, blue in the back. Doesn't seem to really matter. There's not really a back. If you've ever played video games, lengthy debates about what the back of the room and the front of the room is, usually by very intelligent people, and they don't waste their time on frivolous arguments at all. Those are important arguments. All right, we got these yellows and these blacks lining up on top here, and then there we go, and then same deal. Ta-da. And then it wants one dark square in between. Now it wants these 2 guys that kind of stand up, and then it wants 2 little grabbers. Like so. And then yellow side is not underneath, black side's underneath. I tell you what, these grabbers are going to have to go on first. I might get this on and not be able to reach in there, you know? Okay. And then it wants me to take this. And then these guys will be angled out. We need their nubs out. Oh, golly. It's a different channel. I gotta be careful with what I'm doing and saying. Okay, so that goes there. Okay. Yeah, that went on top of the yellow. And then it wants me to do... Basically wants me to do the same thing. Same piece. Same piece, opposite side. And then it wants one of these 4s on each side. And then I see the white park benches. That's what I'm going to call these. They go on top. And then we should have a big guy for the middle. Always satisfying when the little teeny pieces add up to a nice big piece landing on them. Okay. I have no idea what I'm making right now. Feels very disconnected from everything, but we're going to connect it in a moment. I can tell. I can see it over there. I'm cheating. I'm cheating. Oh, cool. These are going to go on with the circles and not the traditional under part. Like so. Like so. And it wants this to go on circle is top. And then this is going to attach back here. There was a second there where I was worried. I didn't think it was going to go all I didn't think it was going to go all the way. I was like, "Oh my goodness." Okay. All right, Mr. X-Wing. Well, I can't see those pieces. Tell you what we'll do. We're going to relocate some stuff here. All right. That way I can still see. I can't be hiding pieces for myself. That wouldn't be helpful. One of these guys. One of these. One of these. And one of these. I have a feeling we're going to be doing two of these. I have a strange sneaking suspicion that, yeah. So flip and do that. This goes there. This goes there. And oh my golly. Okay. So this goes in between. Is that cool? I don't know what it is, but it's cool. I guess we're not doing the other side right now. Okay, that's all right. One of these, this looks like the hood of a car. There goes the battleship pieces, those pieces that look like battleship pieces. And then I need a 3 white. I want to move these a little bit closer since we're getting near the end. Like so. Yeah. And then it wants sticker number 2 be on the hood. This could go poorly. I'm just kidding. I'm usually pretty good at that. I say that after. Do you know? I say that after. I wasn't going to say it before. I wasn't going to jinx myself. Okay. And then this is just going to... What is this attached to? That's so interesting that we... I'm not quite lining this up. I think it lines up on the bottom. Yeah, there we go. The piece that was kind of unique, this guy here, this long guy, was like underneath, and you kind of had to line him up. And now we're going to do the other side. Okay. So we know we're going to need that, and we know we're going to need that, and that piece that we moved down, and we'll need the sticker. We also know we're going to need this guy, and this guy, this guy, and this guy. Okay. Okay. All right. It's got to go back there again. You see what I mean about it'd be interesting to see how they come up with this, like knowing that that would do that and result in the it looking like that. You know? How did they know? I have no idea how they knew. Sticker time. This is sticker number 9. See, now, I should have waited until the very end to tell you that I'm actually pretty good at the stickers. But I usually get stuff like that on pretty straight. We have to relabel our coffee that we sell on the gaming channel. And I've gotten pretty good at it. Okay, it wants me to flip it and take this big guy here. And it should be just like so. That's just going to add some stability probably for all of the things that we just added. And we just hit 30 minutes, and that's the next section with the new bag 99 and the wings. I couldn't have planned that. I could not have planned that. So there's your X-wing so far. It's coming along, and we building the hinge was cool, and it took a little bit of time, but building this, so these, see it? See that? That's going to be the, you can see how the wings will be able to open and close. That's really, really neat. I love the work that went into this. So thank you again for hanging out with me here on the Brick Abbey. Maybe in the next episode, I'll tell you why we named the channel that. That'll be a good reason for people to watch. That's kind of leaving some mystery, right? So, man, this is fun. I hope people are enjoying this. I'm recording these so far in advance, so I have no idea what people are going to think. So leave comments below, hit like, subscribe, all those things. And I'll see you in the next segment of Luke Skywalker's X-Wing here on the Brick Abbey.